no. The urban community. I dialed 911.
Former Urban Meyer players. Got it. Yes. The urban community.
So I dialed 911, and the guy comes out. He looks at the situation, and he's like, man, you got 3 tires on. You should be able to get out of this. So he gets down, and he starts knocking snow out of the way and all of those things. And he also, tries to rock me out. Truck goes nowhere. So he's like, wow, we really got to call a tow truck. Mm-hmm. So we sitting there talking for a good 30 minutes and stuff, listening to the show.
Hey, shout out to the officers for helping us out.
We are number one among law enforcement.
His father's a huge fan. So the worst thing happens, Dylan. 2 more police officers pull up. Now, in my community, anytime 2 more cars pull up and one got you, you going to jail. So in my mind, I'm like, well, it's over with. I'm going to have to text them with my last couple of seconds to tell them I ain't coming in. I ain't coming here today.
You don't mess around with the blickadoo while you're driving.
No, I ain't got not the blickadoo. So the funniest part is, remember I told you my wife went back to sleep. I get up, as I'm sitting there talking to the officer, I get a text message from my wife, and it's a picture of her like taking a picture outside the house, seeing that the police officer is up the street. She don't know this is me.
Oh,
so really? I said, yeah, I know that's me. She go, are you for real? So now my kids is up and they looking like, oh, daddy's about to get arrested. That's kind of what they think.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
As the officer is there, I had to take my hat off because, I didn't want him to get the wrong message. So I switched hats.
Explain your hat for people who can't see your hat.
It's the black Chief Wahoo. It's the black Chief Wahoo. Got waves and a gangster grill in. Anyways, so
why would that be bad? Just wear I don't want to hat.
I don't really want to get a wrong impression.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
As someone else in the urban community, T-Bone, I agree with his decision.
That's fine. I'm asking the questions not out of like, how dare you? I'm asking because I genuinely don't know.
So then, as the officers get there, so 3 officers is there now, and they look at the situation, and everybody's like, man, let's all 3 of us try to rock this car out. They try to rock, car goes nowhere. So one of the officers looks in the car, he goes, you got your parking brake on.
No.
You got it.
I said, you got to be kidding me. So I cut the parking brake off, right out.
No.
I'm talking about right out.
You know what, Tyvis? I am fully about transparency and honesty more than anyone you probably know. You should have left that part of the story out. You should have left it out. You should have told us that.
Listen, I didn't know that it just automatically kicks on. Like, I'm thinking, the whole time. I didn't even think to look at it. Like,
it kicks on when you go over a curb?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a weird feature. Oh, maybe because it's like, this guy's about to drive into a ravine. We don't want him to go down the cliff, so we put the brake on.
So that's what happened. Yeah. So.
Hey, Tyvis, what's the model of your truck? I'm in the market, and I need a way better one.
Yeah, just pops on anytime you get into distress. It's like parking brake.
That's in the past. That's in the past. We here talking about the president.
For us, we will be bringing it up for eternity.
That little curve thing happened at 6 or 5:30 this morning.
It's 10 after 7 now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's irrelevant now. We here.
That's right. On a Stuck in a Ditch Tuesday.
By the way, the answer to Morning Wood was Brendan Sorsby.
That's what I said.
I know, but it took you ran around the curb. Never mind. That's a bad choice of words.
Into a curb.
It's a bad choice of words.
I found my way. I drove straight to where I was going, made a couple turns, but I stayed on the road.
Just make sure y'all.
I was in the roundabout a little
bit. T-Bone's parking brake was on.
If y'all out today, make sure you look both ways when you make your turns today.
Make sure your windshield is defrosted before you start driving.
Your parking brake isn't engaged if you get stuck. All the above. All right. Well, listen, buddy. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're honest too, because That's something where I 100% would have lied and been like, oh, you should have seen the deer.
I lie.
There was, I know, because of insecurity. That's what I would have. See, you're someone who is very secure in who you are. You have no problem telling the story, and I appreciate about that. I would have been like this. It was a grizzly bear, actually, that ran out in front of me. We don't even have him here, but one got loose, and it came from the zoo, and it ran in front of the car. That's why I had this happen.
This is one of those ones where on Friday, I fully expect to go to jail on Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, I think, well, I mean, I don't want to.
They're going to jail me.
I don't want to presume, but that could be a thing because if you got the law enforcement involved for a parking brake, I just want to point that out.
I mean, when you put it that way.
I can't believe you called 911.
Dude, that's exactly what my wife said here. I said, I don't have AAA or roadside. It was an emergency.
You know what I did? I feel bad as a friend because usually when people tell me they're having car trouble, my number one thing is like, oh, well, what's going on? Because I like to think I'm like a junior mechanic where if you tell me what noise it's making, I can help you figure it out. This, I should have said, Tyvis, send me a picture. Let me just see it. I could have asked. Maybe I could have helped you. We could have looked at the dashboard together, and I could have seen if there's some kind of little red light on there and said, check your parking brake. I wish I was there for you, buddy. That's my bad. I could have helped you avoid all of this. And got you here on time.
I'm here now.
You are here now. And you know what? It is a Stuck in a Dish Tuesday, but it's also our new favorite day.
It's Hot Take Tuesday!
We're going to focus forward. Send us your hot takes at Bone and Tyvis 971 on Twitter. Coming up next, we'll talk to Jean-Luc Grandpierre about the Jackets. Woof. It's been rough for them. We'll talk to him about what they need to do to go forward next. Maybe they can get out of the ditch, too. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. Well, a really important heads up for our friends that live in Canal, Winchester, and Pickerington. If you are heading out the door, be mindful. We are noticing a big crash on 33. It's that westbound direction right by Gender Road this morning, which typically already gets busy out there. We're noticing some major delays after a left lane is still blocked this morning. And really those delays extending from Gender Road, again, 33 westbound. A lot of people just heading downtown to basically over by Pickerington Road this morning. Lots of red on that time saver traffic map. Just pack your patience this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Ring in 2026 in a big way at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Don't miss our $65,000 New Year, New Wheels giveaway. You could drive off in a 2026 Chevy Traverse or take home $35,000 cash. Earn entries playing your favorite slot and table games all month long. The fun doesn't stop there. Catch live entertainment, hit the dance floor, indulge in fine dining, and count down to a balloon drop at midnight. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Okay, Santa, pre-flight checklist time. Nice list?
Check.
Naughty list?
Check.
Meyer shopping list?
Oh, bricks and spells.
All good. I've got the Meyer app right here. Okay, let's see. Sugar, spice,
Gingerbread is nice.
candy, ham, crackers. Boy, Meyer has fa la la low prices on it all.
And a few dozen cookies just to be safe.
Good call, big guy. Order sent.
Just in the St. Nick of time.
Bring more good to life with the seasonal savings at Meijer.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
These savings are so good. Right now, get low lease payments on every model, like a new 2026 Elantra SE for just $119 a month for 24 months. Plus, get owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Go now. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus taxes, fees, first month payment, 12K miles per year, ends 1/2/26.
This is 100% employee-owned now. It gives them a sense of pride.
It's always been a family business. We've benefited as owners from the work of all of these great employees for so long. Well, now everybody's an owner, so now everybody has a stake. It really is the culmination of the family business. The family just got bigger. We all know there's a difference between working for a paycheck and working for something that belongs to you.
See the Rosati difference. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Fraud in government is a crime, and it robs taxpayer dollars. I'm Ohio Auditor of State Keith Faber, and my job is to catch people that lie, cheat, and steal, report suspicious behavior, and help stop fraud. Learn the red flags, speak up, and protect your tax dollars by calling 1-866-FRAUD-OH.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network. Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A nippy morning for us with wake-up temperatures in the single digits and teens, and lighter winds won't mean as much of a wind chill, but for this afternoon, plenty of sunshine and warmer with highs getting right above freezing into the mid-30s. For tonight, mostly cloudy overnight and winds picking up again, so there will be a wind chill added with overnight lows in the upper 20s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
We're your radio home for the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. We may have a bit of a football problem. Oh, yeah. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. T-Bone and Tyvis presents Talking Jackets. Talking Jackets.
There's a score! A turnover by the Islanders and Adam Fantilli. One more time. Puts it in the net.
You'll look inside the world of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Every Tuesday this year time, we talk to our guy. He is the hyphenator himself, Jean-Luc Grandpierre, TV analyst for your Columbus Blue Jackets on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Jean-Luc, home game tonight against the Ducks. They got to, Jackets got to turn some things here. What's one thing that you see from the Ducks that maybe you think this could be a point where the Jackets might be able to get something going tonight?
Oh, good morning, guys. They don't have much weakness, not many weaknesses at all. The only thing I could see is, hey, they just played in Madison Square Garden just last night. They probably got in somewhat late, and hopefully can jump on them early and take advantage of that. But they're having an absolutely fantastic year. These are not the old Mighty Ducks that we remember from. It's a young group, but now they got a new coach in Joel Quenneville from that used to be in Chicago. And they've been rolling all season long. They're in second place over in the Pacific. And they have a lot of young, emerging players that are absolutely on fire as well. So it's not going to be an easy one.
Talk about some of those young, emerging players. Leo Carlson, I know he was the guy that was taken right before, I believe, Adam Fantilli. It seems like he's on fire this year. What is it about his game that the Jackets have to look out for to try to slow him down?
Oh, he's just a big. He's a centerman, just like Adam Fantilli. He's just a big centerman, but the way they brought him up into the league, there were a lot of questions initially because he's a big body guy, and you're like, why are they sitting him at? Like his first season, he was playing like 2 games out of 3 or 1 out of 3. Like they were just kind of like monitoring his ice time and his minutes and even the games that he was in. And now you see the benefit of it. He's gotten so much stronger. He went from looking like a kid to like being a man now, and he can handle the rigor of everyday NHL with no problem. So, his strength, he can do everything. He can shoot, he can pass, great on the power play as well. But he's just, it's rare to see that in young centers. He's not skating all over the place for nothing. He's very cerebral in the way that he controls the game, and that's what makes him so effective.
Jackets analyst Jean-Luc Grandpierre joining us in the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. So last time out, I mean, it was tough for Elvis, right? He gets pulled in a game. Mentally, obviously, I know he has. I mean, I don't know if he's struggling or not, but I know just the results have not been good for him when he's out there. Where do you think the Jackets can go with him? I mean, from all reports, there's not much of a trade market out there for him. They have obviously tried to give him lots of chances to try to get it right. And I think once they got out of that rotation between, him and Jack Reeves going every other game, Elvis has not really responded well to that. I mean, what do you think the future is for Elvis Merzlikins in Columbus?
Bone, when you ask me a question and you start with I know I'm in trouble, so
I know, right? I mean, I feel like I'm not even trying. It sucks because I feel like I'm putting you or Bob McElligott or when we talked, with Jeff Svoboda, like I'm not putting you guys on trial because you guys aren't the one on the ice. But it's just at this point, it's some tough situations here with this Jackets team.
Yeah, honestly, I honestly don't know. Every team deals with goaltending issues a different way. I followed Montreal Canadiens fairly closely, and they had a guy, Samuel Montembeault, who last season was on the on Team Canada for the Four Nations Cup, and this year he's not playing well at all. And what they did is they just called up another rookie goalie from the American Hockey League, and now they have a 3-goalie rotation, and he's not playing. He's just sitting out and practicing. Some other teams make a trade like you saw Pittsburgh and Edmonton do just this week with 2 goaltenders that were somewhat struggling for their own team, and they swap them, money for money to make sure that the money balances out. And that's the biggest thing with Elvis Merzlikins is, yes, they were trying to trade him. They found no taker. That salary over $5.5 million a year is pretty high for a goaltender that's not performing to what a goaltender making that much money should be. So how do you trade him? It becomes a challenge. So the options are, one, maybe you call up that Fedota from Cleveland, bring him up.
The guy they got from Philly, right?
His game. Yeah. He's in Cleveland, but he came over from Philly.
Right,
Big goal. I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". He's a giant man. Bring him up, have a 3-goaltender rotation for a little bit until Elvis can find his game just through practices, because there's not much practice time this year for the teams. Option number 2 is you literally put him on waivers, right, for a reason assignment where you can send him to Cleveland. But at this point, you could lose him for nothing. But let's not kid ourselves right now. The value is not that big anyway. But I don't think he would get claimed. And then option number 3 is to do what Pittsburgh just did with Edmonton and trade him for or a goaltender and a player or another goaltender that's struggling somewhere else and hope that it turns the luck around for both teams.
Jean-Luc, when you look at the Ducks, I think that they've done a great job of turning things around, in the past couple of years. Obviously they were picking with the Jackets a couple of years ago, and now they're one of the best teams, in hockey. How is it that they're able to do that, and how can we get the Jackets to get that same luck?
If I knew the answer, I would be running a team myself, or I'd be screaming it from the rooftop. Listen, this team, it's been ugly in Anaheim for a few years. There's no doubt about it. What they did is they brought some veteran presence in that locker room, and not big name necessarily, like a defenseman like Radko Gudas signed as a free agent after winning the Stanley Cup in Florida, defenseman, and you're like, where are they going with that? And then all of a sudden last year they picked up Jacob Trouba from the New York Rangers, the captain of the Rangers. They picked him up, and people were like, there's no way Jacob Trouba is going to go to Anaheim. There's no way he's going to go. He went there. They had a plan, right? And then this year they picked up Chris Kreider, another stronghold. He was not very happy with the New York Rangers. Bring him up. So now you got all these great veterans where are trying to give their career a second win, and then you have all these young players with a lot of talent, and you mesh them together with a great coach, and that was the recipe. But listen, you ask any expert or so-called expert if you were expecting the Anaheim Ducks to have 20 wins already this season, and unless they're liar or the general manager of the Anaheim Ducks, nobody believed it. So they're off on a tear right now. They're getting saves from their goaltender. But it's a lot of youth with a lot of great veterans meshing together under some great coaching. That is the best way I can explain that turnaround. Now for the Blue Jackets, they've tried the same thing in a way, right? You have the Werenski, the Jenners. They brought in guys like Miles Wood, Charlie Coyle, and then you get the young guys. Some of the young guys have not taken it off, unfortunately, for the Blue Jackets. A guy like Kent Johnson is struggling immensely this year. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Adam Fantilli, it's been, somewhat up and down season, but he's been playing some good hockey. I just believe that Anaheim has more talent in their pool as far as like who they drafted. Those guys can contribute much faster than what we've seen with the Blue Jackets so far.
Well, on that front, Jean-Luc, I was wondering about this. And I mean, obviously questions have been asked about the front office, about the coaching staff. Those questions will continue, but I don't know that I hear as many questions about, from Jackets fans asking about like the leadership on the ice. And I mean, you're a former player. I don't know this world. When something's not going right on the ice, is that a change? Is that something that sometimes teams look to, is to say maybe we need to change up who the leadership is on the ice? If there's nothing else that's going to change in this organization, maybe that's another angle on it. Do you think that would be warranted or not at this point?
Would it be warranted or not? I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, if you go another season and you don't even come close to sniffing the playoffs, I could see Don Waddell, who, this is going to be his second season here, really now knowing the room, knowing what they need, what they don't need, what they would like to get. I could see him making some moves. Now where, I have no idea. Here, the good news when you have a new general manager like that, or somewhat there's no real emotional attachment to anyone, right? Because you didn't draft any of these guys. Most of them, you didn't trade for them. So it's kind of like, hey, it's kind of like going into a new house and gutting the bathroom and say, I bought it, but I didn't really work on putting this toilet and this sink in. I don't care. Put the sledgehammer to it and let's start from scratch, right? So that's the way GMs typically work. So I have no idea what they're going to do, but we keep talking about playoff, and then we're like, hey, we're close. But now you're 6 points out of the playoff, which sounds like nothing, but you have to go over 8 clubs to get in the playoff, right? Because you have to surpass all these other teams that are like 5 points out, 4 points out, 3 points out, and they're fighting hard every single night.
Yeah. No, it's a tough duty for sure. They've got to get it turned around. Maybe tonight can be the start of that. We'll be watching, Jean-Luc. Thanks for the time, and we'll talk again next week, all right?
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. There you go. The Hyphenator, Jean-Luc Grandpierre on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. 2 minutes away. Your hot takes next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still noticing some major slowdowns for our friends in New Albany right now after a crash on 161. It's that eastbound direction just as you're passing that 62 intersection. So expect some lane closures as well as some really slow travel times, 9 miles per hour for that portion. And hey, a similar situation going way on our far east corner, really over by Kirkersville and as you're passing Buckeye Lake. That crash happening 70 westbound, just passing 37. Over by Granville, the left lane blocked out there again, 9 miles per hour for your travel times as well. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
When you've thrown over 4,000 innings like I have, joint pain isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For you, was it climbing ladders or too much heavy lifting? Hey, we're all in the same boat. But surgery, that was never my answer.
Baseball legend Roger Clemens knows there's a better way. That's QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No scalpels, no fake fixes, just real relief.
What I love about QC Kinetics, these are the most respected medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
380-208-4544.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Whether you're craving a Big Mac, McNuggets, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, make it a meal and save. Your favorite is now your wallet's favorite too. Extra value meals are back.
Now get a sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal, complete with hash browns and a small coffee for just $5. Only at McDonald's for a limited time. Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price excludes tax.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
If it's 4:30 in the morning and you see a ginger version of Dom DeLuise speeding down 33, don't panic. It's just T-Bone.
We are driving. We are driving. We like driving. We like driving.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
We are eating. We are eating.
Hot Take Tuesday. Plenty of your hot takes to come here in a minute, but actually, we had one left for us from Common Man himself on a Hot Take Tuesday. Would you like to hear from Common Man?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I mean, this is fresh off the presses. Here's what Common Man had to say.
T-Bone and Tyvis, Common Man here, first time, long time. Hey, NFL, hold your people accountable. You have these hard and fast rules about stadiums on game day. The only time we hear about these things is after the fact. I guess it's too much to ask the Bengals to be responsible for moving the damn snow off of people's seats. You know what they do in Buffalo when they don't have the manpower to take care of these things themselves? They hire people and pay them money. Sorry, Mike Brown, that's the cost of doing business. Seems like every year we hear, after the fact, of course, that playing fields didn't pass pregame hardness tests. And what's ultimately done about it? In the moment, nothing. But maybe if they show a few more commercials during Red Zone, this beleaguered operation can spend a few bucks on shovels. Also, Tyvis, congratulations on having the boy. I'm very proud of you. But let's not brag about the penis until we see it. Also, Tyvis, Phillip Rivers is no Joe Montana. Right, you are. I'll hang up and listen for my answer.
There you go. Hot Take Tuesday from Common Man. I like it, coming in off the top rope. And this is before he knew you got stuck in a ditch because your parking brake locked on out of nowhere.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, Tyvis?
Yeah.
You weren't even stuck. Your brake was on. My parking brake was accidentally on Tuesday. It's not even stuck in a ditch sound. Tuesday.
Yeah. Stuck in a ditch Tuesday.
We don't have that sound. I'm sorry. We just have this.
Well, listen, things happen.
Yeah, they do.
Life's. You know, that's what I learned
today. Did you not hear the squealing as you were driving down the road? I'm just curious.
No, it came on when you hit the curb, right?
Yeah, like it wasn't on when I started driving. It came on after I was stuck on the curb.
That makes it only slightly better.
Because I was scratching my head too about it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I bet you were.
I'm assuming you have all-wheel drive on that bad boy. There was no reason.
Yeah.
And well, there is a reason your parking brake was on.
By the way, I have a hot take from Chris from Columbus. He says, Hot Take Tuesday, all I want for Christmas sucks and should be banned. I mean, I presume he's talking about the Mariah Carey
song.
Is
that hot a take?
I don't know. I mean, is everybody against that song now? Did that happen?
It's number one again. It gets to number one at some point every single year. I'm pretty sure it has like the second most weeks at number one of any song of all time, which I feel like is not an accomplishment because of the longevity of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be like the song that's been number one the most weeks. I think it's coming close to eclipsing that. So enough people are listening to it every year.
I take Biff Poggi should stay the coach at the Wolverines. Actually, why do I say that? Because I want to say that Bryce Underwood had his best game under Biff Poggi as the coach.
Well, that's because he didn't have a guy who apparently said, all I want to do is like OnlyFans models on Instagram and message them during the game running his offense.
I'm not going.
So maybe that had something to do with the development of Bryce Underwood, or at least the offense looking functional, was because Biff Poggi was like, I'm going to actually focus on the game for all 4 quarters, not think about what's going to happen as soon as I get out of here and who I can bang, apparently. So that part of it, that's my hot take, is that Biff Poggi not interested in sex. So that it's better than the guy who you had there, horned up.
Bryce Underwood, first game under Biff Poggi. 235 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 114 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, 3 total touchdowns.
Who did they play?
New Mexico.
Central Michigan.
I was going to say, was that the New Mexico or the Central Michigan?
Connor Stallions.
Speaking of, by the way, because I just reminded of that, you know who the co-offensive coordinators were there at Michigan in 2022? Sharon Moore was one of them, who we know has a problem with getting online and looking for love, right? And then
he's on them dating apps.
You know who the other guy was, the co-offensive coordinator in 2022 at Michigan?
Matt
Weiss, the guy who got investigated for looking up people's info across all these college football database or all these college sports databases, illegally accessing female athletes' information and trying to message them.
So what you're saying is their OCs was fans.
I tell you what, those dudes are.
They a fan. They are fans.
Yes, a couple of 69 gods.
I know what was on their computers for sure.
Riley Reed.
I mean, that's dang. I mean, look. The point here is that Michigan has some issues, and they go much further than, oh well, they just had a coach who crashed out, and all they need to do is hire another coach, and they'll be fine.
You mean to tell me Sharon Moore is the OnlyFans subscriber?
I don't know if he is, but his Instagram, which has been very public, has a lot of him following women who have that link in the bio. And then him.
They got the link tree.
Yeah. And apparently. Yeah. They got the. Are you on OnlyFans? Are you on the other one? Are you on this one? You want to chat with me? You want to do this? You want to pay $9.99 for 10 minutes to talk? All that. He was all those links. He was clicking them. Allegedly.
Goodness. They got the link tree. Okay.
By the way, I did find this out. This is interesting, at least to me. Did you know that the woman that he was involved with, whose name is out there, I'm not going to share it because you can go look it up yourself.
The OnlyFans model?
No. The woman at Michigan that was on the staff there, who you can go look her up if you want to. I'm not going to put her name out there, but she is still working in Michigan.
Oh?
Yeah, because I found that out too, and I saw USA Today had a story about this. They have a policy called policy number 201.97 that governs supervisor-employee relationships at the university that basically says, This is what Sharon Moore ran afoul of, is that you can have a relationship with someone that works at Michigan, right? People that work at a giant university, there's lots of employees. There's chances some of those people might date or otherwise.
Jalen Rose and Molly Quorum.
Oh, okay, sure. Was that a thing at ESPN? Do we know for sure?
They were married.
Okay, well, that's not what I'm talking about. No. Did they meet at ESPN?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't know if they got met outside of there. I don't know. I don't keep up with all that. Here's what I know. No, it's not illegal to have a relationship at work. The issue is if you're the direct supervisor, then it becomes a power dynamic issue where it's hard to tell if the person in charge of your salary, if you're just really into them and it's fully consensual, or if you're like, well, I don't really want to go out with this guy, but he runs my office and I have to that's a messy situation. Michigan has a policy that says when that happens, they'll fire the supervisor, but not the employee, because they don't know if the employee was engaging in that because they felt pressured to, right? So why should they have to lose their job if maybe they didn't really want to be in that relationship? Now, here's the funny, well, at least to me, funny/sad thing.
They didn't take her salary back down, did they?
I don't know what they did there, but she still works there, and maybe at some point she'll decide to move on. But do you know why they have this policy in the first place? Because back in 2020, they had a different scandal involving university provost, basically the second in command at Michigan, Martin Filbert, who was having sex with lots of people who worked underneath him, no pun intended. So that scandal happened in 2020. He got fired, and they said, we need a policy about this.
Was Ward Manuel the AD?
Yes, he was at the time of this happening. That's not his fault that guy did that. I'm just saying, this is a problem that Michigan has had so much so that the guy who almost ran the university, essentially, the second in command, had this happen. everyone at Michigan seems like they are aware of the policy.
Well, you
clearly would be if you were on campus around that time. You would know, oh, yeah, this policy was enacted because of this gigantic scandal that affected the whole university.
Well, you're talking about the Wolverines, so I got to read Derek Coleman's hot take. Hot take Tuesday. J.J. McCarthy last 2 weeks, 2-0, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick, 448 yards in total yards, 81.2 QBR. GOAT status just for Tebow.
Oh, gosh. I hate that so much.
Hindsight being 2020, Florida turning down Michigan's president as their new president seems a lot more they knew something was going on.
Right, Nate? Like, that's Santa Ono was the guy who was the president of Michigan. He left there going like, oh, hey, I got this Florida job stitched up. All we need to do is get the board to approve it. And then the board was dumb and they said, no, he can't do it for, I don't know, because he didn't want to light enough books on fire or something for Florida. That's
something woke,
It's a whole other story. But yeah, anyway, so maybe they dodged a bullet there because everyone at Michigan seems kind of toxic right now.
My hot take on this is the reason why she's still there is because she has the athletic department by the balls. She's going to be the new AD of Michigan.
And you know what? When that happens, we'll definitely put her name out there when that happens. All right, I have a question for Tyvis that involves toughness, physical strength, and a giant baby. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, if you are heading to the airport, be wary. We are noticing not one, not two, not three, but 4 different crashes by that 270 and 670 intersection. The first one, 3 left lanes are currently blocked on 270 south before that 670 intersection. The other one's going to be that I-270 southbound ramp as you're heading towards 670. Expect some lane closures out there. The newest one, the left lane is blocked on that I-270 northbound ramp to 670 westbound. Also noticing this one, 270 north at 62 east. Expect some lane closures out there, folks, because of yet another crash. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey guys, Anthony here. Time to be honest with yourself. How do you truly feel on a daily basis? Do you have the energy you need to get through a day? Do you have the focus you need to get through your work? Well, if you've started to notice something is off, then don't wait and see if the answer is testosterone replacement therapy at Synergenics and Low T Center. It all starts with a simple and free TRT test. You can even walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Now is the best time to get in because the TRT test is free. If you're a guy in your 30s, 40s, 50s for sure, there's no doubt you've been wondering what your level is and if this can help. The first step is taking the free T-test. They have clinics in Gahanna and Dublin. They give you the power to choose if you want to be treated in the clinic or if you want to receive at-home treatment. It all starts with the simple and quick free TRT test at Synergenics and Low T Center. FixMyLowT.com.
This is Ryan Krieger, and at Krieger Ford, we know life's busy. Let us handle your car care. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or have our technicians come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today, only at KriegerFord.com.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
What's better than giving a gift everyone wants? Getting free gas and groceries by earning perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle, Market District, and GetGo. Choose from hundreds of gift cards to make everyone merry this holiday season, from the biggest retailers and best brands, all while earning you free gas and groceries. Stop at our stores for bonus perk offers on gift cards. Give the gift everyone wants, and get a little something for yourself, too. The holidays are magical at Giant Eagle, Market District, and GetGo.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL, 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Both of these men love the Browns. Also, both of these men hate the Browns. If you know, you know. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
It is a Hot Take Tuesday here on The Fan. Here on T-Bone and Tyvis, at least. I don't know if the rest of the show's doing it. We're doing it. Tyvis is back. If you missed the early part of the show, go get the podcast wherever you get podcasts. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis. It'll be all right there for you. Tyvis had a little issue with his car getting stuck and not being able to get out. And that was created a nice little bit of radio for us. We had a lot of fun with that. Tyvis did not have any fun with it. I mean, because he was dealing with it, but it all turned out to be because your parking brake stuck on when you went over the curb.
Who would have thought that was a thing?
Well, to be fair to you, I wouldn't have thought that. And I'm someone who fancies myself as a car guy. Like, I never would have known that there's an automatic feature. And I saw this from Travis, who tweeted the show. He said Tyvis's parking brake came on because the one wheel being off the ground, which is what happened. Your car went over a curb, got stuck on some snow. It's the hill assist parking feature on that truck. It's not Tyvis's fault. Free Tyvis.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
till it's backwards.
You know what? I'm going to say that's still a hot take. Because I don't think I'm ready for free Tyvis yet. I think we should still leave you in purgatory, but I'm feeling bad about that.
Clase and Ortiz.
That's a fact. Well, keep Ortiz, free Clase. Keep Ortiz. He needs to stay down.
Is it just because he's not good?
No, because I just think he telling.
Oh,
he's a snitch.
Yeah, I think he telling.
Okay, Mr. I called 911 this morning.
By the way,
it pained me. But what was I going to do?
Yeah. Also, who was it in the chat? I just saw it and it went away. Oh, it looks like Reich, whatever your name is. Reiki7857 says, don't protect that woman. Talking about the woman that had the affair with Sharon Moore. So don't protect that woman. She's just as guilty. She knew he had a wife and kids at home, and she works at Michigan.
That is true.
I mean, that's a hot take. I'll give you that. All right, Tyvis, I have a question for you. You can get your hot takes in, by the way, at Bone and Tyvis 971. I have a question for you that involves toughness and physical strength and kind of being a giant baby. So South Carolina State was playing in something called the Celebration Bowl, I believe, over the weekend. Let them live. It was like the first bowl game of the college football season. You may have missed this because maybe you were watching like Army, Navy or something more interesting, which is fine. However, in this game, wide receiver Jordan Smith went viral because his teammate, senior wideout Johnny Jones, had some kind of injury to his leg. Might have been a cramp or something like that. And so Jordan Smith, another wide receiver, went over to him. He's laying on the ground. They were apparently like in a hurry. They wanted to get their offense going, whatever the case. So Jordan Smith picks up fellow wide receiver Johnny Jones like a baby, like picks him up, arm under his knees, arm behind his back, lifts him off the ground, carries him, a grown man carrying another grown man off the field. And the craziest part to me, he carries him all the way to the sidelines. There is an athletic trainer there who looks like he's all of like 5'7".
He tried to hand him to
like
him.
Like a $180. He didn't look like he was like any physical specimen or anything. He just handed this full-grown football player in pads to another man who then took him like it was holding a toddler and said, thank you very much, and then carried him over to the bench.
So my question, do you remember what the scenario was? Like the time in the game?
I don't know that. That's a part that I should have looked up.
Because that matters in this case because.
But they had already stopped the game.
Yeah, if they stopped the game, then you go lay down on that field and let them come out here.
That's what I was just going to ask you. Is there a scenario in your life where you could imagine letting a grown man pick you up and carry you off the field? And then to me, even more disrespectful is they passed him to another grown man who then carried him. Like
passed around.
At what point would you say, like, you know what? I don't care if it's broken in half. I'm dragging it off the field. I'm not being carried out of here like a toddler.
Two things about this. One, the only time that this is acceptable is if it's like under 2 minutes and you're trying to save a timeout. So like they would always tell you if you get hurt, you better hop off the field or something like that because we don't want to blow a timeout. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to save a timeout. So if that was the case, then that's acceptable. But if they stop the game, no. And where I was raised between Ohio State and Seattle, we had this thing where it was if you was down on the field, they would tell you get up and stop being you can figure out the rest.
Sure.
And
not tough guy.
Correct. And the funniest thing was when I was in Seattle and Sherm tore his Achilles. That was Cam Chancellor walked over to him and he was like, "You good?" And he was like, "I think I tore my Achilles." And Cam said, "Man, stop being and get up."
Not tough guy.
So
get up.
You go back and watch Sherm. He gets up and he walks off with a torn Achilles. Damn. And the doctor comes over there and tries to help him and he pushes him away.
Wow.
Because he didn't want to be a
not tough guy.
Yes.
Right. A wussy.
By the way, when Daniel Jones tore his Achilles, you doubted it because he walked off the field and I said Kobe did it. And you said, are you saying Daniel Jones is Kobe? Hot Take Tuesday. Daniel Jones is Kobe Bryant. He's just as great and just as tough.
Too spicy.
They both walked off the field with torn Achilles.
I'm sorry.
They're cut from the same cloth.
Dylan,
Indiana Jones and Kobe Bryant.
That is such a spicy take. That's like when you go to an Indian restaurant and they're like, you're like, give me the spiciest. And they're like, no, you want the spiciest for like Indian food or just the spiciest we think you can handle? It's like, no, give me the full spice. And then they bring it out. You take a bite of it and go, I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game. Take that back. That's too hot. I can't. I'm sorry. I thought I could handle it. I cannot handle that. No way we can take that as a hot take.
People when you bring up Kobe and the Mamba mentality, so many people are like, oh, yeah, remember the time he walked off with the torn Achilles? Apparently everyone does it. Sherm does it. Well, Indiana Jones does it.
Hey, you want a hot take about I got a hot take.
Paul Pierce gets carried off and put in a wheelchair.
That was because he had to take a crap, right?
That's not because he had to take a crap. It's because he did take a crap.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. Yes. Now, I have a hot take for you about Colts quarterbacks, if you want it. Are you ready for this? Phillip Rivers looking semi-competent on Sunday proves it's actually not that hard to play quarterback in the NFL.
So Anthony Richardson stinks.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you've been off the shelf for 5 years, I don't care if you're a borderline Hall of Famer or not. If you haven't played NFL football in 5 years, you walk out there and you are able to complete passes against
what it is?
A good NFL, not even just some NFL defense. Like the Seahawks are a good NFL defense.
I would imagine they top 10.
Oh, they are. Sure. They are 100%.
I think
it's not that hard to play quarterback, is what I'm saying. Not that I could do it. Not that most people could do it. But it's not as hard as we all think it is because it sounds complicated.
What it is that it's above shoulders, and that's what the young guys haven't figured out. It's the above shoulder. Like they got all the talent, arm strength, and all that in the world. But the veteran guys, the 40-plus guys, just know the game because they played a lot of ball.
I mean, Phillip Rivers, when he was out there at the end, could not throw. I'm not talking Sunday. I'm saying 5 years ago when he was like his last stint, the one he had with the Colts that made them even think of bringing him back. He couldn't throw then. Like the physical tools, to your point, he's always had the goofy throwing motion. His arm is a wet noodle at this point, let alone 5 years ago. It was then. It sure is now. He hasn't been playing. He hasn't been through an NFL conditioning program. Nothing. I'm sure he keeps himself in decent shape for a 44-year-old man.
You see the gut on that man?
Yeah, he was looking chunky.
the man slipped and fell doing a drop, a 5-step drop. What are you talking about?
My point is right. He's not in NFL shape at all. and he still got out there and almost had his team in position to win. They were a field goal away from winning that game.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
He got them into field goal position. It was his defense that let him down. If the defense would have held Seattle, they would have won. What team said the best odds to make the Super Bowl? Hey, one of those teams we were just talking about is actually in the top 3, not the Colts. We'll get to it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Gender Road still pretty slow moving after a crash on 33 westbound. That left lane still blocked this morning and down to single digits, folks, for your travel times. 6 miles per hour, certain portions out there. Also still following up on an incident happening just as you're passing Buckeye Lake. 70 westbound, just passing State Route 37, Lancaster and Granville, that exit out there. The left lane blocked as well. And lastly, some better news for our friends in New Albany. A crash is clearing up still this morning. 161 eastbound, just passing that 62 intersection. Still expect some lane closures though, but hey, your drive time's looking a lot better. No more slowdowns that I'm noticing on our Time Saver traffic map. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your fan traffic.
Toyotathon is on at Tansky Sawmill Toyota with inventory on the lot and fresh inventory rolling in daily. Now is the time to treat yourself before the holidays. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com for Toyotathon specials or visit our festive showroom on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin. And when you think Toyota, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org to buy your tickets. That's ahomefortheholidayscolumbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey everybody, it's Berm. Jeremy Birmingham from the Austin and Berm Show on 97.1 The Fan. It's confession time. I finally stopped pretending I was fine and started Awaken 180 last Monday. I've watched Austin melt away. I've watched Brandon shrink in real time. I've seen Scotty, Vegas, and those guys all look like they're aging in reverse while I've continued to hold on to 40 additional pounds from the COVID years like it's a media credential. Now, of course, spending 6 hours a day in the car multiple times a week doesn't help, but we all have excuses. The holidays, that's another excuse, but I'm dropping that and already cruising through week 1 with Awaken 180, feeling the difference. I just feel better, primarily in my joints, and anyone who has arthritis like me knows it's not a joke, especially as we get up there in age. The decreased inflammation I'm already feeling is awesome. There's power in waking up eager to start the day, and Awaken 180 is giving that to me. If you've been watching everyone else succeed, thinking, yeah, maybe someday, trust me, someday starts today. I weigh in next week, and I bet I'll already have lost 10 pounds. Do yourselves a favor, do what we all did, and choose the solution for weight loss online at awaken180weightloss.com.
El Dorado Scioto Downs is your Caesars Rewards destination. And big news, Scioto Downs has been chosen to host the prestigious Breeders' Crown in 2026, featuring 12 championship races. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966. Visit Caesars.com/Scioto Downs for details.
Give the gift everyone wants. Fun in your own game room. Beat the last-minute scramble with a gift card from Billiards Plus. And let that special someone go on a shopping spree they'll remember forever. Billiards Plus, making dreams come true on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
This holiday season, Germain Toyota of Columbus is unwrapping incredible savings on the toughest trucks around. Right now, drive home a 2025 or 2026 Toyota Tundra with an unbeatable 0% financing for up to 72 months. That's right, power, performance, and 0%. And there's more holiday cheer. Every Tundra is sold at MSRP with 20% due at signing. No gimmicks, no surprises, just real value on one of America's favorite full-size trucks. So upgrade to a brand new Toyota Tundra. Holiday savings at Germain Toyota of Columbus on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
This Christmas, get a bonus AI Essentials course when you enroll in any My Computer Career IT program by the end of the year. That's a $3,900 value. Attend classes online or on campus. Enjoy lifetime job placement support and IT certifications in high demand. Go to mycomputercareer.edu today and take the free career evaluation. That's mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Conditions apply to AI offer and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
Hey, it's Anthony. I know you're going to be busy buying gifts for everybody else. That makes you a great person, a very giving person. So you know what that means? You deserve one. Why don't you give yourself the gift of comfort and foot pain relief. How do you do that? With the Good Feet Store Arch Support Inserts. I've got them, and they've really improved my body alignment and overall foot health. They're nothing like the over-the-counter insoles. My Good Feet Arch Supports are strong, supportive, flexible. I will not wear a pair of shoes without them, because if I do, my lower back is going to hate me for it. This is what you get when you go to the Good Feet Store. A comprehensive foot analysis by their trained specialist with a digital foot scanning that helps design your personal arch support system. And of course, any follow-up support you may need. With over 3 decades of helping customers find lasting relief, their track record speaks for itself. Good feet, good life. Walk-ins are welcome, but you can also make an appointment online right now at goodfeet.com.
Meijer low prices and BOGO deals make the holidays a good deal better. Keep your entire family warm and toasty with Falls Creek outerwear, now 40% off. Looking for the perfect gift? Select Disney Princess dolls or playsets, Mini Brands collectible capsules, and popular border card games like Uno and Operation are buy one, get one 40% off. And don't forget the holiday gift wrap, bags, tags, bows, ribbon, and boxes. Buy one, get one 50% off. Bring more happy to the holidays with huge savings at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Monday Night Football featured the Miami Dolphins visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Dolphins got on the board first with the field goal, but the Steelers responded with 28 unanswered points. Pittsburgh would go on to win 28-15. The Columbus Blue Jackets are on home ice tonight. They'll look to end a 5-game skid when they take on the Anaheim Ducks at Nationwide Arena. Coverage starts at 6:30 right here on The Fan. And finally, Michigan interim coach Biff Poggi spoke to the media for the first time since the firing of Sharon Moore. He spoke on the emotional state of the Michigan players.
Really what we're in right now is the phase of, the kids, quite frankly, feel very betrayed. And we're trying to work through that.
This update was brought to you by Germain Toyota, the best selection of new and used cars in Central Ohio. View their full selection of vehicles online at germaintoyota.net. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan.
Tyvis Powell is a legendary Buckeye. T-Bone loves to eat Buckeyes. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, guys, you've got one life. It's too short for not nows, maybe laters and tomorrows. If you're noticing issues with low T and you're like, well, I don't know if I have low T. Do you have low energy? Do you feel like you just don't have the same drive you used to? Maybe trying to get stuff done at work, in your personal life, whatever the case, just feel like you don't have the energy for it that you used to. That could be because of low testosterone. You can find out by going to the Columbus Men's Clinic. They are a medical provider focused solely on ED and low T. They know what they're doing. They've got the professionals there who can help you figure it out, and they've been doing these effective treatments for over a decade. So call them today, 614-300-7400, to get booked to go in for your appointment. Or you can book online in under 30 seconds, columbusmensclinic.com. What will happen is you get scheduled, you go in, you'll meet with a medical professional. I did this exact same thing. It was a great consultation. I got all the information I needed to make a right decision for me. Plus, they take your blood work as well, so they've got all the data to look at it and tell you exactly what's going on with you. No more guesswork. An actual medical professional looking at what's going on in your body in real time. That's what will help you get the right solution. That's Columbus Men's Clinic. 614-300-7400. Get it booked before the holidays, before you get all busy and you forget about it, and then suddenly it's months and you haven't done it. Book it today. 614-300-7400 or columbusmensclinic.com to talk to the Columbus Men's Clinic today. Or if you get stuck in a ditch, maybe while you're sitting in the ditch, you can go and talk to them about whatever you got to talk about, right?
Stuck in a ditch Tuesday.
You do a lot of reflecting when you stuck.
Tyvis drove off the road today, and then we found out it wasn't a ditch. It was in his neighborhood. He was going very slow. And
that's the worst part.
And the parking brake got stuck when he went over the curb, not the ditch. And that's what caused you to be stuck the entire time. So it turned out it was fine.
The worst part is it was so innocent.
I know. That is your
now,
MO.
when I come back, when I got to go to Cleveland today, when I get back home, I'm going to see that spot. When I go.
I know. You're going to know exactly.
I'm going to look right at it. It's just, I mean, you know how many houses woke up and
Oh,
I've
they
seen
saw
people start leaving to go to work, and here I am just sitting on the curb. They all looking at me crazy.
It's the worst feeling when you see the people just you know what it's like when you're driving and you see an accident and you're like, oh, who's this guy?
It's funny.
What are they doing? And then you're that person today. It sucks.
You look at the person and you automatically make assumptions. They're gonna look at me and say, "Oh, he was drunk."
Oh,
and I'm gonna be like,
at 5 a.m?
He drunk.
Well, I guess
tore up.
Could be out
on his
late.
way home from the club the night before. He was still up.
I guess that's fair. You know what? In fairness to you, there are times when I drive in at, like 4 a.m, and there are people on the road where I go, are they coming back from what they were doing, or are they going to work like I am? Because if they're driving to work and they're swerving like this.
It's called the walk of shame. It was more of the drive of shame today.
Tyvis, I know
the good news is this. I'm in a rental car, so like once they don't know it's me. But people in the neighborhood don't know it's me.
Yeah. Tyvis, exactly I know you've only lived there for 4 months, but I think you have to move now.
Yeah. No, because I'm in a rental car.
Oh, it's
and it was dark, so like they could barely see in the car.
Okay.
You know
I honestly, as someone who gets here at 4 o'clock in the morning, I have no concept of what time the sun comes up. I have no
that's
idea.
fair. Right.
I don't know.
I've kind of lost that too.
I'm gonna let you know it was. But I got here at 7, and it was not.
It was still dark.
Yeah, it was a little dark.
Well, when you watch on our YouTube stream, you can see like the tower camera in between. And sometimes I have noticed that like usually by 7:30, sun's starting to peek out. At least that's what I'm seeing. We don't have any windows in this building. Right. Like where we are all morning, there's no windows.
That's not true.
We're prisoners here.
No, I'm saying it when we're sitting in this studio talking to you. If right now a nuclear bomb went off, I wouldn't know out there. I couldn't see it. I might feel a little different and be like, this is weird.
Wouldn't you rather that?
Yeah, I guess I would. I don't need
You'd rather not see it.
It's my hot take. I'd rather not know the nuke is coming. Just bake me while I'm there. Just hit that button. And I'm like, oh, what's that feeling? And all of a sudden, boom, we're just gone. That'd be much better for me. So I'm good with that. What was that? Air raid siren, maybe? No, that's the hot take siren. More of your hot takes in a second. All right. So how about this from Vegas? I saw the odds for the Super Bowl. Not to make the Super Bowl, to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Odds on favorite is the LA Rams. I don't think that's a total shock. The Rams have been very good this year. They clearly seem like a pretty dominant team.
They keep that. The odds might go down depending on these injuries. Didn't Puka get hurt and Devontae Adams?
They did. Puka got hurt at the end of the game, but I didn't see an update on him. I probably should have looked
like he had like a concussion because he like got up and then fell back down.
Yeah, and Devontae Adams had the hamstring injury too, so we got to keep an eye on that.
And they play Thursday, so
short week.
Yeah. They probably won't be playing.
These odds,
which is great because I think I'm going against Puka in fantasy in the playoffs, and I need him. He needs not to play.
Yeah. DraftKings has these odds. So the Rams are plus 310 to win the Super Bowl. That's the shortest odds you can get. Then in at number 2, the Seattle Seahawks at plus 650. Okay, like we're talking about 2 teams in the same division, are we not? There with the Rams and the Seahawks?
Yeah.
I find that to be interesting that they would have, because you would usually think, oh, well, the Rams have such an easy path. That's why they're the favorite. But they're saying a team in their division is also right up there with them. So maybe they look at whoever comes out of that division and wins it will have the easiest pathway to get into the Super Bowl.
Well, that's the reason why. They both have the same record, but the Rams have the tiebreaker right now. Seattle can easily end up the number 1 seed, and then like you said, you'll see these odds start to shift because when you have to play the extra game,
right,
it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, so they're looking at whoever wins that is basically going to have the odds-on favorite to win because they think the pathway in the NFC is going to be easier than the pathway in the AFC. Evidence by that is the Broncos. They are at plus 800. So obviously they're sitting at 11-2, right? They have you would think a pretty good pathway as well. Bills are at plus 800, same as the Broncos. So it's again whoever gets the number 1 seed there is probably who's going to have the better odds. Then you have the Eagles at 11-1, Texans also at 11-1. Packers 15-1, Patriots 15-1. It's so interesting reading off these names. And I mean, the Bills and the Eagles are there, sure, but like most of those names we have not been saying as playoff favorites, Super Bowl favorites in the last 5 years. Like even seeing a team like the Patriots, which is not the Patriots of Tom Brady, seeing them back up in the mix here is quite interesting to me. But Yeah, is there anybody that you would take out of those, Tyvis, right now? Who would you, if you had to, where would you put your money?
This year has been the hardest year because usually the safe bet would be to take the teams that were in it last year, but Chiefs obviously aren't making the playoffs, and then Philly, I don't know what they got going on. So then you look at like the Rams, and the Rams, like if Matt Stafford continues to play the way he's playing, yeah, but I don't know what Devontae Adams' injury is. So like that makes a huge difference to me. I don't believe in the Broncos. The Patriots seem like no way that they can go win it after just turning it around after one season.
Yeah, they feel too young.
Yeah. Jacksonville missed me with that.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not a huge fan of the Prince, Trevor Lawrence?
Miss me with that. You know what? I will put my money on Buffalo.
I've been telling you guys.
That's what I was going to say.
It's got to be Buffalo
number,
because if did you point out the fact that this would be the first year he don't got to go against Joe Burrow or
we were talking about it yesterday.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Like, if you can't get it done now,
exactly.
The only team that can really stop them.
I mean, Lamar might not be in it either, right? Like I'm saying, all these guys that have been on that side of the bracket all this time that you have to go up against, it may not be that any of those guys are really going to be a problem for you.
The team that's the most dangerous that I really wouldn't want to play in the playoffs, Houston.
Oh, dude, their defense is so
CJ
good.
looked like he back to rookie year, CJ.
And their defense
is ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. The Texans, I'd put a little coin. If I could, I'd put a little $10 on it.
There's a member
What's
of the
their odds?
They're 11-1. Houston Texans.
I put a little $10.
There's $10 on it. They'd get 110 if they won.
Yeah.
There's a member of the show that had them in their Final Four for the season. Just
look at you.
Throwing it out there.
Look at you.
What you want, a cookie?
You were a big Rams guy, too, weren't you, in the preseason?
Yeah, I have Rams odds at plus 3,000 from the preseason.
You know what I'll say? Listen to Dylan. Don't listen to me or Tyvis.
But I also have the Chiefs in my Final Four. Let's throw that out there
fair
as
enough.
well.
Fair enough. Keep it fair and balanced. All right, which Buckeyes made it onto the All-America teams? We'll tell you next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. Well, guys, if you are heading towards the airport, even heading downtown 270 and 670, pretty messy out there after a big crash. Once again, 270, it's that southbound direction as you're approaching that 670 intersection. Multiple lanes are blocked out there after, once again, a big crash. A live look at the scene. This is north of Acra Road this morning. You can see multiple first responders there. As for that detour, guys, because we're seeing backups all the way towards 270 and 161 by Blendon Township. So if you can, take State Route 3, even 62 through Gahanna to get you where you want to go this morning. 270 southbound, pretty slow over on the east side. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. For every $50 you spend in Roosters gift cards this holiday season, you'll receive a $10 Roosters bonus buck. Available at Roosters locations or at roosterswings.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good. Right now, save on new Santa Fe and Tucson's with 0% financing and make no payments for 90 days. 0%. Columbus or Dublin or glexhyundai.com. With approved credit ends 1/2/26.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Whether you're craving a Big Mac, McNuggets, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, make it a meal and save. Your favorite is now your wallet's favorite too. Extra value meals are back.
Now get a sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal, complete with hash browns and a small coffee for just $5. Only at McDonald's for a limited time. Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price excludes tax.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
El Dorado Scioto Downs is your Caesars Rewards destination. And big news, Scioto Downs has been chosen to host the prestigious Breeders' Crown in 2026, featuring 12 championship races. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966. Visit Caesars.com/Scioto Downs for details.
The Lindsay Honda year-end clearance is on. Enjoy the lowest prices of the season on hundreds of new in-stock Hondas, like 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan or 2026 HR-V LX front-wheel drive. Your choice, just $299 a month, zero cash down. Remember, our goal is 100% credit approval. Shop Lindsay Honda and save big.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Happy Honda Clearance on select 2025 models only. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hi, the Scott Antique Markets are back again at the Ohio Expo Center, featuring hundreds of vendors with collectibles and merchandise from all over the world. The market is one weekend monthly, November through March. Build your family heirlooms. You can find everything that gets old. Just take I-71 to exit 111 to enjoy America's favorite treasure hunt. Visit thescottantiquemarket.com for more information. Come join us at the Ohio Expo Center for the Scott Antique Markets. It's huge. It's the Scott Antique Markets this weekend.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers, use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions that'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Love football, love wings. Put those bad boys together and you get Austin and Vern live at Roosters.
Sponsored by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Large amounts of football and all the donkey sauce you can handle. Mondays on the Fans YouTube channel. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center. A nippy morning for us with wake-up temperatures in the single digits and teens, and lighter winds won't mean as much of a wind chill, but for this afternoon, plenty of sunshine and warmer with highs getting right above freezing into the mid-30s. For tonight, mostly cloudy overnight and winds picking up again, so there will be a wind chill added with overnight lows in the upper 20s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
No hot takes, no dancing, plenty of stupid. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Tyvis hates Girl Scout cookies.
I hate it.
And little girls. And America.
I hate.
Seriously, Tyvis, what the hell?
Okay, whatever this is, I already hate it.
You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Thing that I hate is erectile dysfunction. And if ED is putting a strain on your relationship, this is the year to turn things around. Show your partner you care by giving the gift of treating your ED and restoring your relationship. Go see my guys at Tri-State Men's Health. They have the treatments when the pills and the herbals fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some of those treatments can have you last an hour or more. That's longer than me in the ditch this morning. There are 6 locations, 2 of them located in Columbus. One is in Hilliard, the other one's in Westerville. Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit is only $99, which includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a TMPSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after your appointment, which is something that probably I need to clear my day up. Call them today at 800-900-9654.
I read the number again. I played the air horn.
Call them today at 800-900-9654 or visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
There you go.
We're going to say to your pregnant wife, I've had a bad day. I got myself stuck in a ditch.
Yeah, right.
Help me.
That's not the time for that.
We can compare. And I'm sure she's going to grill me.
Oh.
You had a bad day?
Yeah.
I'm growing a whole human.
That's right. Jacob Reimer, Rhyme Time, just popped his head in here. So he is one of the people that have been stuck on 33 all morning. If you've been in that mess, you know how bad it was earlier this morning. Like, from 33 on the southeast side, apparently, he comes in that way. And he said he was so bad, he had to take back roads and eventually found his way to 104 and got in and did what he had to do. But he had a lot of time to listen to you complaining about getting stuck in the neighborhood where you had the cops called because your car went over a curb and then the parking brake came on inexplicably, but you didn't know that. So you couldn't get the car unstuck. The cops couldn't at first figure out how to get it unstuck till one of them saw the parking brake was on.
Everybody want to blame me. He didn't see it either.
Okay, that's fine. I get that stuff like that happens.
It took a third guy.
Yeah, that's right. Reimer popped his head in and said his favorite part, of that was the fact that your wife is texting you. And she texts you a picture.
She's like, look at this idiot.
Officers at the front of the neighborhood. And you're like,
look at this idiot. And I'm like, well, I am that idiot.
It's Hot Take Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know if that's that hot of a take, honestly. I bet you felt like a big idiot today. So here are some hot takes from the YouTube chat. Let's see. Rusty says, hot take, Chiefs pay Joe Burrow. The Chiefs dynasty stays alive. I don't think Pat Mahomes is going anywhere, but all right, that's a hot take. Mario says Joe Burrow will end up in San Francisco next year, where he'll win multiple Super Bowls and become not only the most decorated Buckeye quarterback of all time, but the most decorated Bengals quarterback of all time, until Julian Sayin wins back-to-back natties himself and a Heisman next year. Okay.
They don't have a receiver, though.
Who?
San Fran.
Oh, I saw that. The Brandon Ayuk situation.
Yeah, that's over.
Did you see Kyle Shanahan talking about him?
I did not.
He was like, I think it was the post-game press conference where they asked him, like, what's going on with Brandon Ayuk? He's like, I don't know. We haven't seen him around here in weeks.
Yeah, I told you.
Just gone.
I told y'all about that, before the season started.
Yes, I know, but just let me reiterate this. You are not the head coach of the team that he's supposed to be.
I know people that know people.
I know you do, but I'm saying the head coach is now saying, like, yeah, this situation's
the saddest
gone.
thing is I don't know if nobody's going to trade him because they don't want the contract. So they're going to have to cut him.
It's insane.
And
it's an insane
he's probably going to go to the Commanders.
Yeah.
And be with Jaden Daniels because I sure wouldn't trade for him. I know the Browns need a receiver. I wouldn't trade for him.
No, you don't. That's the last thing you need is more money on the books right now. The whole problem is that you got a stupid contract you can't get rid of. You don't need to add more to it right now.
It's the way he's gone about this whole thing. If y'all knew the whole story, you say, yeah, no, I'm good.
I mean, at some point, maybe we can unpack what the whole story is.
You didn't even read Rusty's best hot take in the chat, which was
I'm trying to talk on the show. What did he say?
That Tyvis was probably eating bread when he ended up.
Tyvis was eating a bread bowl, is what I'm going to say. You love bread, and that's why it caused you to drive off the road. You were in ecstasy because it was so delicious. Because bread is so delicious. Isn't that right?
I've never said that a day in my life.
Mm-hmm. I know. By the way, we had a little chat in the office yesterday about a thing that's happening sooner than later called Pizza Madness. Where you remember last year we had the bracket, and we're going to have that's going to come back this year. We're going to do the brackets again
with wings.
No. It's Pizza Madness.
Why not Wing Madness?
Because that's not the name of the segment. It's Pizza Madness. That's what we're doing.
Maybe it could be Wing Madness in 2 years. Who knows?
Here's the thing. Here's what I know. Because they were asking me, because I'm in this meeting, we're talking, I'm with Common Man, with Timmy. They're like, hey, what do you think? Does Tyvis want to? And I said, Tyvis thinks all pizza tastes the same.
Similar. Not the same. Similar.
Hot Take Tuesday. Yeah. So I said, no, we're not involving Tyvis. Now, here's my goal. Here's my goal for Pizza Madness this year.
You going to eat it in the morning?
Well, I don't know if we can get people to deliver it in the morning.
That's my point.
Okay. But what I'm telling you is you and I are going to, when the bracket comes out, like a lot of our listeners, I would encourage anyone to do research. When that happens, I will give you the bracket, and maybe we as a show could go out for pizza for lunch on a day where you don't have to go up to Cleveland or do your other stuff.
Do we do abs? Can we do abs?
You can do whatever you want.
No,
after the pizza.
No. We.
What about we? What are you talking about? Abs?
Ab workout.
I'm trying to avoid angioplasty. I'm not worried about abs. Are you kidding me?
I'll eat the pizza if we all do abs.
Fine. All right. I'll do one sit up a day like I do. Get up in the morning. That's half. Go lay down at night. The other half. Boom. Done. I'm just saying. My goal is to convert you into someone who understands that not all pizza tastes similar. It has a variety of differences.
You don't agree that all pizza tastes similar?
No, I don't. Dylan, do you agree that all pizza tastes similar?
No, I do not.
Okay, thank you.
Especially when you start getting into like different styles, like Chicago style. That's not even, to me, that's not hot take. Chicago style pizza, not real pizza.
I don't even think that's a hot take. It's more like lasagna than it is pizza. I agree with you on that. Yeah, exactly right. So anyway,
y'all young-minded.
Do we want more hot takes?
Yeah. Do you have any hot takes from the audience? Let's hear a few. Yes. If you got them.
Hey, this is Robert Ragland. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio. Go Ohio State Browns and Cavs. My question is, if Phillip Rivers gets into the NFL Hall of Fame, does that mean Cam Newton would too?
I guess that's not a hot take. That's more of a question.
No, but that is a hot take because he's saying if Phil Rivers gets in the Hall of Fame, got to think about Cam Newton.
I would. Cam is more deserving than Phillip in my personal.
I don't have the stats to back this up at all.
Let me just.
One was an MVP. I mean,
let's. We all feel similarly.
That means that he was an first team All Pro. Phillip Rivers has not said. Can't say that for Phillip. Can't say that he was a league MVP either.
We all feel similarly about Cam Newton. We are all Cam Newton lovers on this show.
Yes.
Let's just erase this whole conversation, Tyvis. If I told you, if I asked you, should the person who's 8th on the all-time passing list, are they in the Hall of Fame? Would you say yes or no?
No.
I mean, you're top 10 all-time in the NFL passing?
Yes.
That doesn't matter
all the quarterbacks to ever throw a ball in the NFL, dude that's 8th on the list.
Has he ever been?
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
So why? Because he got longevity?
Yeah, that's a thing though. That's hard to do.
But he's never been looked at as the best quarterback in his time.
All right. Has he been looked at as like a top 3 quarterback in his time? No. Yes, he has.
When? Give me a year.
There has to be a couple years in there.
He played with Peyton, Drew, and Tom.
Okay, but I was trying to think of when Peyton retired. Probably wasn't. Yeah. All right, fine. Yeah, all those 3 guys are better. All right. Okay, but
then this guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes pops up too.
So because other quarterbacks during his era were good, therefore he's not Hall of Fame worthy. What do they have to do with his Hall of Fame resume?
Yeah, I wonder. No, wait, hang on.
I've never seen. I don't understand how you could. I'm not doing this again. Hang on. He's not a Hall of Famer. Stop it.
What if we look at that list of top passing yards in NFL history? And all 3 of those guys you mentioned are all ahead of him because they all played they're all in that same era. He just happened to play with 3 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. It's not his fault. If he was in an era where there was crappy quarterback play.
How many rings he got?
Oh, that's a team thing.
That's the NFL. That's a whole different thing. It's not like in the NBA where you have 5 guys and you can get yourself to a ring more easily. This is on. What if so? Joe Burrow sucks because his defense gives up a whole ton of points. No, he doesn't suck. We know he's good.
Joe Burrow's been All Pro before.
All right, that's fine. I'm just pointing out.
I mean, has Phillip even been second team All Pro?
I don't know. I'd have to go back.
So maybe not the best 22, maybe the best 44
to ever exist. He's top 10 in passing yards.
We don't think that matters a little bit. A little bit.
Empty stats.
Okay, I love that. You know what?
It's an empty stat.
That's the spirit of Hot Take Tuesday right there. All right. I didn't actually get to the thing I teased, which was a bunch of Buckeyes made All-American teams. We will talk about who did what next. 2 minutes away. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still noticing some major slowdowns in a couple different spots throughout the metro. Over by Gender Road, 33 westbound. The left lane still blocked for our friends that are driving from Canal Winchester, 12 miles per hour for your travel times. But hey, it's not as bad as for our friends in Marysville. We are still seeing a disabled vehicle 33 westbound. Once again, beyond Northwest Parkway, expect some lane closures out there. And again, those slowdowns looking at 2 miles per hour out there, folks. Lastly, the latest incident coming into our newsroom not too long ago. The right shoulder currently blocked on State Route 315 South, just passing Bethel Road right now. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey guys, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you had done it sooner. All the guys I know go to Synergenics and Low T Center for TRT. The test is free, not hundreds of dollars. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Get in now for your free TRT test. No appointment necessary before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com.
Warm up this winter by pushing a button with a remote car starter from Columbus Car Audio and Accessories. Step into a toasty and defrosted car and share the warmth with everyone on your shopping list. Beat winter weather with Columbus Car Audio and Accessories. Morse Road, Main Street in Reynoldsburg, or columbuscaraudio.com.
Plumbing problems? Logan Services is here to help. We offer free estimates on water heaters, water softeners, sewers, and drains. Don't stress. Instead, take action and book your free appointment now. Logan Services.
This Christmas, get a bonus AI Essentials course when you enroll in any My Computer Career IT program by the end of the year. That's a $3,900 value. Attend classes online or on campus. Enjoy lifetime job placement support and IT certifications in high demand. Go to mycomputercareer.edu today and take the free career evaluation. That's mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Conditions apply to AI offer and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
Your home for football, food, and fun. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
It is still a Hot Take Tuesday. Tyvis is here. He got breakfast delivered. Dylan is eating the breakfast that Tyvis had delivered.
Thank you, Tyvis.
Fish
You're so clutch.
Fish came in during the break, our boss, and said Tyvis should have picked it up on his way from getting stuck on the curb.
I was trying to see before when you.
I'm with you. You should have come in
when you
not
called
stopped
me
and gotten food.
I made a promise that I would be here by the 7 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
I got here at 6:57 according to my tardy slip.
That's right. You got a tardy slip from Fish.
Yeah.
He actually gave you an official tardy slip. That's exactly right.
You see, I'm a bad coworker, and any time that I've ever been late for something, I'm like, you know what? I'm already late. Might as well take my time. Might as well stop and get something to eat.
Oh, yeah, because you're late anyway. They already have low expectations for the rest of the day for you. So why not make it 2 hours late instead of 20 minutes late?
Exactly.
Sure. I'm sure your coworkers love that. That's great. All right, so here are more of your hot takes coming up in a second. But which Buckeyes made it onto the All-America teams? Well, here's the list. Jeremiah Smith, Caden McDonald, Arvell Reese, and Caleb Downs, first team All-Americans. And by the way, I don't think we talk about him enough. I know you have brought him up a lot, Tyvis, but I don't think we as Buckeye fans, when we talk about the stars of this team, Caden McDonald is going to go down as one of the greatest Buckeyes.
He might be a first-round pick.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had a phenomenal year.
He did.
And because it's interior defensive line, you don't always get talked about as much as if you're, like, sacking the quarterback all the time. But he had plenty of those, too. Got after the quarterback, did everything you want. No, he's phenomenal. And it's great that, like, he's going to have a tree in that Buckeye Grove, like, all that stuff. But yeah, Jeremiah Smith, Caden McDonald, Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, your first team All-Americans.
Is there any second team?
Oh, yeah. Carnell Tate and Sonny Styles made second team.
I wonder, do they get a tree for that?
I don't know if it's just the first. I thought it's just the first team. Because if you gave it out to second and third teamers, my God, you'd have a forest. I mean, it'd be the Ohio State Metro Park where it's just, 200 trees, already in there and plenty more to come.
Because when we had Darren Lee on, I looked up if he had a tree, and he does not because he was second team All-American.
See, there you go.
First team.
Robbery.
Third team All-Americans, two of those, Caden Curry and some guy named Julian Sayin. Pretty good work for a redshirt freshman. So
good
let him live. Yeah.
Yeah, and this CBS, Caden McDonald, first-round pick, 26 to the Chargers.
Oh, CBS mock draft has him there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's the...
And Kenyatta Jackson, 32nd pick.
Wow. It could be another year where they have, trying to think, because you could have Carnell Tate clearly going top 5 or top 10.
So according to
you
this,
could have Arvell Reese going top 5 or top 10.
Yeah. You can have... Sonny's on the list.
Jeez, you could have another...
Caleb, Arvell, Carnell. Yeah.
And he's not eligible. He obviously isn't going, but Jeremiah Smith would be on this list if he were eligible to go to the draft. Like the amount of guys who are first-round draftable on this team right now
If
that
he
just
was
aren't eligible.
he'd be the first pick in the draft.
Well, no kidding, right? I mean, it's crazy to think the talent that you have here, and that's why I think the expectations, rightfully so, are so high for Ohio State.
Will Ryan Williams bounce back at any point?
Ryan Williams,
from Alabama,
Alabama wide receiver who is like drops the ball like every time they throw it.
What
to him now.
happened to him?
He fell off.
You
the
know
cliff,
what?
dude.
You know what it is? I figured it out.
What is it?
He on the cover of NCAA.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Little
didn't.
curse.
I didn't even think of that.
It's cursed.
Who else is on the cover of that one though?
Jeremiah Smith.
And how's he doing?
He got hurt. He got hurt this year.
He didn't win the Belinda-Koff.
There it is.
Yeah. Did he get hurt, or did he like?
He hurt it. He hurt
Load
something.
management.
He could have played through it. He did play through it in the UCLA game, and they said it's Rutgers. We're not going to risk it.
He got hurt.
That's
all I'm saying.
Everybody's hurt. He didn't get injured. Isn't that a different
He
thing?
didn't play.
He didn't play for rest. They looked at that and said, let's just. Okay, you're telling me if they were playing, like, I don't know, if they're playing Indiana the week before the Michigan game, he would have played.
If he would have played, he probably would have had 100 yards, which then means he would have won the Biletnikoff.
You know what, though?
That's a hot take.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, the real hot take is Ryan Day hates Jeremiah Smith and didn't want him to win the Biletnikoff and held him out on purpose. He didn't do that.
T-Bone, I got to call you out for you saying that it was just rest. Me and you were in here panicking while Jeremiah Smith was missing games.
Of course we were.
So for you to just say, it was just rest, when me and you were both on a ledge when he was limping around after the UCLA game.
Dylan.
For you to, in hindsight, say,
How soon
it was
they
just,
forget.
It was just rest. I got to say something about
Dylan,
that.
if the forecast said it was supposed to be sunny and then we walked outside and it rained on our head, the next day you wouldn't be like, remember that sunny day we just had? Experience changes your approach. And so as we were approaching that, we're looking at it going, man, is he really this hurt? They took him out of the UCLA game. He's limping like crazy. He's not playing. Is he going to be all right? Because we didn't know. Then I saw him go out and play in the Michigan game and look just as good as he did in that UCLA game. And I realized, okay, he's been playing with whatever this thigh bruise or whatever it was, he's been dealing with that presumably for a few weeks, and he still is great. So, yeah, now I can look back and say it looks like they rested him. But at the time, of course, there was real panic. We were all panicking about it, except for Tyvis, because he doesn't panic about anything.
That's
Not
right.
even
Unless
when
his parking brake is
yes.
on.
I don't fret. You know why? You know why? Because I listen to Bob Marley, and Bob Marley says, "Don't worry about a thing."
Okay, I thought, okay.
Because every little thing is going to be all right.
Are you and Bob Marley related, since you're both Jamaican?
No, me and Usain Bolt is.
Oh, that's also
Who would win in a race?
Don't even ask. No.
Why would you ask that? Isn't he still trying to recover from an Achilles tear? Me.
Why are all these people tearing former Bengals quarterback Achilles Smith in half? Why are they doing that? They should stop it. All right. Do you have another hot take to play real quick?
Yes, we do.
All right. Let's hear it.
Hot Take Tuesday. We will see an expansion in the college football playoffs to 24 teams. Ugh. We will see 2 24-team brackets. It'll be like the NCAA tournament, where there's the big boy bracket and the NIT bracket, because we are a country that loves brackets.
Okay.
It better not be that.
One, I just want to say, I love that guy's voice. He needs to get into radio, like 100%. That's a great voice. But go ahead, Tyvis. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
There is no way that they do an NIT bracket, because they're all going to not play. They're going to do what Notre Dame is currently doing.
Well, he's saying it'll be a group of 5. Like the group of 5 will have their own bracket. With
We don't
their own
need
champion.
24 teams.
Yeah, we definitely don't need 24 group of 5 teams. How terrible of the quality will it be of the 23rd and the 24th team of the group of 5 bracket?
Here's the thing, and I'm borrowing your phrase there, Tyvis. Here's the thing, because I don't like what I'm about to say. I don't agree with what I'm about to say from the standpoint of...
Don't say it.
No. This is not the logic I would employ. But I'm trying to think like the dummies who run college sports, who all they see are dollar signs and chances to make things worse and go, yay, let's jump at it. They're probably looking at the way everyone has started talking about conference championship games. Not you and me, not the players, not most of the coaches. But they are looking at how The media talks about these college football, the conference games don't matter now because Ohio State and Indiana played, Ohio State lost, Indiana won, and while that mattered to us as Buckeye fans, did it materially change anything about this other than Indiana's now the 1 seed and Ohio State's the 2? That's still pretty good seeding for both of those teams. It didn't drop Ohio State like down to 8, right? Bama lost their championship game by 3 touchdowns. They didn't move in the college football playoff rankings. I would bet you that some people in the college football sphere, this is their argument, will be, we need to make the conference champions games matter. We need to make that weekend matter. Let's just get rid of the championship games and instead play real playoff games. You can call them play-in games. You can call whatever you want, but that's where they're going to get this 2014 bracket is they're going to say all these games need to matter, and thus we're going to make that the play-in situation. They're going to do something to make all the games, quote-unquote, matter. The only reason they don't matter in the first place is because you already made this 12-team bracket.
Make college football great again. Move it to 8.
I'm with you.
Call it a day.
I don't think we're going to 24 yet. I think we're going to 16 either next year or the year after. And if they do that, they need to get rid of the automatic qualifier rule that allowed Tulane and James Madison to make the playoff.
Agree.
If you can get an at-large bid as a group of 5 team, go ahead. You can make the playoffs. But we're not giving you a spot for winning the Sun Belt Conference.
Yeah, totally agreed. I just think we're headed for... They're going to make it more stupid, not less stupid to this point. But what would be nice if they went to 8 teams and said, hey, if you win your conference championship, that's an automatic qualifier for the 5 best conferences. There's 3 at-large bids. There you go. That could be, make that happen if you would. Or 4 best conferences. Why do I say 5? There's no Pac-12. 4 conferences, those teams are automatically in. The other 4 teams can go be from wherever. You can pick from the championship games or not. That would be easy enough for me, but they're not going to do that. They're going to go the other way. And don't forget, they expanded that deadline to now like late January.
Yeah, that's why I think, why would they expand it if they're not going to change anything is my thought.
They're going to change
they can't agree on it.
No, but they're going, right. They would have just said, let's do it next year. We'll just table this until next fall. They've extended it on purpose.
They should table it to never.
Yeah, table it to never. I like that phrase a lot. The buzzer's coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
A lot of crashes to talk about, so let's get right to it. We are still noticing a big crash, 270 southbound at that 670 intersection where all lanes are still blocked. If you can, take State Route 3 or 62 to save you a lot of time for your morning commute. For friends that are heading from the north side and heading down south, 71 southbound, just passing Morse Road, a right lane blocked out there. 11 miles per hour for your travel times. And lastly, for our friends that are heading towards Marysville, note a disabled vehicle happening 33 westbound, just passing Northwest Parkway. Expect some lane closures and some really slow delays out there this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Do you hate holiday pictures because of your teeth? What if a brand new smile was possible?
No matter what the current state of your mouth.
Welcome to Runyon Dental Group, home of the Implant and Smile Center, where gorgeous, healthy smiles become a reality.
At Runyon, we've built a team of some of the most highly trained arch and implant doctors in the entire nation. This isn't an ordinary dental practice.
We believe that everyone can have a great smile.
Including you, especially you. Your new smile is waiting at Runyon Dental Group.
Hi guys, this is the Rocket Roger Clemens. You don't pitch in the majors for 24 years without feeling it later. Shoulders, elbows, knees. Trust me, pain doesn't retire when you do.
That's baseball legend Roger Clemens.
I tried the ice. I tried rest, PT, nothing really worked. When I heard about QC Kinetics, the concept sounded promising. Non-surgical regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself without surgery. Sign me up, just what I needed, real lasting relief.
Whether you're a former pro, a weekend golfer, or just want to walk around pain-free again, QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge technology and natural biologics to help restore and repair damaged tissue.
I trusted them with my joints. Now I'm back doing what I love.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Hey Columbus, it's Lorenzo Stiles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. It's football season, and just like on the field, success starts with the right game plan and the right team. That's why I'm proud to team up with Monogram Homes. They're the true custom home builder, bringing precision, creativity, and attention to every detail, just like we do on Saturdays. If you're ready to build, don't settle for standard. Go custom. Go Monogram. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Hurry! It's our last chance to donate for 2025.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Back in the day, if you wanted to listen to the fan, you turned on the radio, and that was the end of the story. But now, oh baby, stream us live on the Fan app. TuneIn app, iHeart app, we're everywhere. The Fan, Ohio's streaming destination. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky's Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan. The only contraband hiding in Tyvis's butt cheeks is a Kit Kat bar. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
It's been a fun Hot Take Tuesday around here. It's been a fun Stuck in a Ditch Tuesday here on the show because
Stuck in a Ditch Tuesday!
Tyvis drove off the road this morning. He got back on, though, and as it turned out, we could have called it Parking Brake Tuesday because that was the main problem. Eric Reeser joins us now. Hello, Reese.
Gentlemen, whose car? Where is it? Was it your car or was it one of your many rentals?
It's a rental.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I wanted to go.
You're going to lose the deposit on that, brother.
I wanted to do some off-roading today. There was no damages to the car.
No.
The car is fine.
Okay. Well, I cannot wait. You should probably send Tyler from Digital with you back to the rental car place just to drop it off. Have you tell them that, and then when they do their inspection, see if that comes back true.
For people who didn't hear all this earlier, what made this great was, so we get a text from Tyvis that says, I'm stuck in a ditch. This is like 5:30, so good enough amount of time. So we were like, okay, let's think about how we're going to do the show, find out if he's going to be okay. And then he's like, I'll get there. I'll be there. Well, then I called him right before the show and I said, how are you doing? And he's like, well, it's good. My car, and he explained he went over a curb and his wheel was off the road, stuck in snow. And there was a police officer there that came and was helping try to dig you out. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get the car moving, but 3 wheels were on the ground. And so then we're all looking at this from what you were saying. I'm like, well, how is he not able to get out? Another police officer came and said, the parking brake seems to be on. Because when the car goes off road, apparently the parking brake kicks on. And since it's a rental, you didn't know that because it's not your normal car. So it's just a confluence of errors all at once together. But Reimer brought this up earlier, and it's a great point. The fact that Tyvis got a text from your wife. And what did the text say?
It's a picture of her taking a picture outside, looking out the window of a police officer behind the car. And that's all it is. And I text her back and I say, I know that's me. She goes, what? What are you doing? And I said, well, just hanging. Just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do.
So, that was a wild because she should have been asleep anyways. What is she doing up anyways?
Yeah, how dare her? How dare her get up and hang out with your children and get ready for her day? No, She should be asleep.
Your pregnant wife.
Yeah.
Tell her when she should be sleeping and when she should not be sleeping. I have a question for Reeser, though. So yesterday I was out at Kingy's Pizza, Canal Winchester, hanging with a couple of the boys, and I flexed that I know 2 people with a Heisman vote. Reeser and Bo. Yes. I told him how exclusive it is. It's just
that's the word.
Just shy of 1,000 people. That's it. That's
There's
all.
so many Heisman voters.
Hey, but in the grand scheme of like the world,
Yes.
I mean, it's an exclusive club.
It's true.
So, but they didn't know this. And I feel like most people don't know this. They feel like it's a real exclusive club and, it's just a Heisman voters and a couple of quote unquote experts. And I said, but these guys, they are experts and they have journalistic integrity. So their question was, how does someone who may be a little biased towards one team, what does their Heisman ballot look like? And I want to know if that's an appropriate question. I know you're not supposed to ask people how they vote, but are you open to sharing what your Heisman ballot looks like?
Yeah, so after the ceremony, which I watched 5 minutes of, they got to stop doing an hour of this.
Yeah, right.
Like, I watch enough college football. Like, I know how this season shook out. Like, I appreciate the video packages and tributes. And also, it was fun to watch Diego Pavia get program heighted on national television. I put mine out there right after the ceremony, and I think a lot of other Heisman voters, at least the ones that I know, did as well. And
you tweeted it out?
I did. I said, roast my Heisman ballot.
Let me look at it.
And not too many people did because I had Mendoza, Julian Saint, and Jeremiah Love 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, I can't
You
argue
didn't
with
have
that.
Diego Pavia?
I did
on
not have Diego. I don't think he might be top 5 quarterback in the country, but I'd certainly have Marcel Reed of Texas A&M over him in terms of playing the position of quarterback.
Yeah, I can see that.
With my Heisman vote, I take it as who's had the best season and who of that best season has propelled his team to have the most success. And you can't argue with Fernando Mendoza and the success that he propelled his team to. Now, there were times when he had to lead those game-winning drives because he threw, almost game-losing oopsie-daisy interceptions. But with what happened in the Big Ten championship game, I thought there's clearly the most outstanding college football player in this country of the 2025 season.
Would you say that the Heisman candidates this year was weak?
No. I would not.
Okay.
Would you?
Yes.
Really?
The weakest Heisman year ever.
In terms
statistically wise.
Which is fair, but I don't know what you can do with that then. Because, yes, if you
not have a Heisman.
All right, problem solved.
No one's worthy.
Because I saw Jeremiah Love's rushing stats, and I had him because I thought he was the best running back in the country. And statistically, he had a good season. Great by running back standards. I don't think anybody would say that, but I watched him enough times with Notre Dame to think that's the best running back. I want to give him his flowers before he exits out. And I wasn't going to put him number 1, wasn't going to put him number 2 because I thought clearly Mendoza and Sain were the best, 2 of the best college football players in the country. But Love's going to the NFL after this. Someone had Johnny Manziel's rushing numbers the year he won the Heisman compared against Jeremiah Love's.
1,400 to 1,300.
And yeah, that's different seasons though. So I can't compare that in terms of the 2025 Heisman.
Yeah.
Because it's been a decade since Manziel won it.
I think to the point, like, if we went back and looked at Joe Burrow's numbers,
insane,
which from a year
in
that
the 2019 season,
right, is one of the most ridiculous. It's one of the most ridiculous statistical seasons we've ever seen from a quarterback
Correct.
in any level of football. Like, it doesn't compute.
If I queued up NCAA or college football 25 right now, I would probably struggle to get the Joe Burrow's Heisman numbers in the video game.
Yeah,
That's how stupid his numbers
Well,
are.
and the point I'm making is that if his season happened this year, then nobody would say it's a weak Heisman class. Everyone would say, oh man, here's this dominant player. Like, everyone would point to that and ignore that everybody else kind of just had a blah year. Do we talk a lot about who was number 2 or number 3 in 2019? No. Like, it might have been a class that also similarly didn't maybe have quite as many numbers.
On that one?
2019 was young. There were Fields, Dobbins was top 10, I want to say.
Okay, because because people were counting Burrow, I think there were 3 Buckeyes that made it to New York. Chase did, and I feel like one of the other Buckeyes did as well. Maybe it was Justin Fields made it too. I can't remember who was there.
Yeah, Fields was there with Young, and then Dobbins was on that top 10.
Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and Chase Young were the finalists.
Right. I mean, yeah. So some years you just have better than others.
It's a fair thing to do to compare Heisman winners or Heisman candidates this season to other Heisman winners of last season, only for sports talk radio and sitting there at the bar with your boys purposes. When I'm talking about this year's Heisman, I'm not looking at anything from past years because that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree.
That's fair. You got to look at what you have this year, so that makes sense. More of that coming up. What else do you guys have coming up on Bishop and Friends?
I usually try to muzzle Jacob Reimer when he's on the program because of college basketball is all he does. But I heard something this morning that may have been the dumbest take of all time.
I had the parking brake on.
That's not really a take.
Second dumbest take.
And that's not necessarily the dumbest thing I've seen from a driver in Columbus in the last week.
That's fair too, yeah.
While that's bad, what you're going to hear at about 10:45-ish has to do with college basketball, and it's the worst take ever.
Okay.
Dom Taberry, 10:30. Aaron Portzline's coming on to talk Jackets at 11:30. And then Bill Rabinowitz will join us at 9:30 to talk about kind of the similarities between last season with the Buckeyes, which he chronicled in his book, and what you're going to see from Ohio State in about, 16 days? The Cotton Bowl.
There you go. Bishop and Friends coming up 9 to noon right here on The Fan.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. Find your local Bryant Heating and Cooling dealer at Bryant.com.
Last week in girls high school basketball, Del Sol Academy in Las Vegas. They are an up-and-coming top program. They get some big recruits. They've got a lot of 4- and 5-star caliber high school basketball players. They played a game against a school called Cheyenne. It's also out there in Las Vegas. They won 104-1. One free throw was made in the first quarter by Cheyenne, and that was it. The other team, Del Sol, shot 60% from the field. They put up 43 points in the first quarter and never looked back. Their defense obviously was stout. Senior guard Rakana Taylor led the way with 30 points on 14 of 21 shooting. She had 14 steals, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Why did we play this game? No one knows the answer.
Women basketball is more ruthless than men's. Hot take.
That is, you know what? It's good for a hot take.
Make sure you take your parking brakes off.
We'll close it out like that. See you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bishop and Friends is next. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, Dublin has some slowdowns after a crash on 270 northbound, just passing Tuttle Crossing Boulevard. A right lane blocked out there. Also noticing that the left shoulder is blocked on State Route 315 south, just passing 161 because of a crash. We also have one happening closer to our west side this morning. The left shoulder also blocked on 270 northbound, just passing Broad Street because of a crash. Again, West Broad Street to be exact. And lastly, the left shoulder is blocked on 270 westbound, just passing Alum Creek Drive out there. So as you're heading towards Groveport, guys, be very careful out there on the roads this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brina Albizu with your Fan